Hello and welcome to my chat on martial arts. I've been training in the martial arts for over 50 years. I started teaching while serving in the Canadian Armed Forces in 1981 and opened up my own school in 1983 and have been teaching ever since. And I haven't been limited to just one martial arts style. I look at martial arts as a whole and always have. I have taught and trained in Asia, Europe, and across North America, so I have a good idea of what I'm talking about. And a lot of people get confused or they get a misunderstanding of what it is in training in martial arts, because the basic, if somebody's just looking for fighting, it's easy for me to teach fighting. You just have to teach somebody some balance, coordination, cardio, and intense strength and power so that when they hit hard. Because fighting is pretty much a matter of who can take the most beating and who can give the hardest beating. Apart from that, when we're looking at it, most fights are done because, well, most people that get beat up are unprepared, because the people who are fighting already have in their mind, in most cases, that they're out looking for a fight. They're usually in their teens or late 20s. They're trying to find their manhood or their status in the pecking order of life. So they're out looking for fights, and some people may go to the gym and work out, pump themselves up, and are all prepared psychologically to be in a fight. Unfortunately, the people who aren't prepared or want to fight aren't psychologically or emotionally in a position to be in a fight, so they're at a great disadvantage. So if somebody's just out there enjoying themselves, not aware of their situation, and they might be at the pub eating some chicken wings, and somebody comes up and, what are you looking at? And they're thinking, what did I do? Because you got me confused. Since they're in that state of mind, they're probably going to get beaten up. But if you were in a state of mind to always be ready to rock, then you're going to be, a step ahead of where you are. So there's a lot of mental, psychological, emotional aspects that are important in your awareness. But when it comes down to fighting, you don't need a lot of fancy tricks and techniques and things like this. When we're training in martial arts, we're doing so many different techniques that people go, oh, you can't do that, you can't do this. It's like, most of the techniques that we are doing are training ourselves to have balance and coordination, technical proficiency, timing, reflexes. But not only that, our understanding of the body and how it works, because we're always manipulating that. And a lot of things that we're doing, they might not be utilized in a fight, but they're utilized in our own self-development. So if somebody just was concerned about fighting, I'd pretty much say that anytime that you're in a confrontation, it's probably, if you can't avoid it, just to explode through somebody with everything you got and continue until they're incapacitated. That's the best advice. If you want to just fight, like somebody watching these videos and they're saying, oh, that wouldn't work. Well, nothing really works. When you see somebody do something and then in your mind you're thinking, okay, when he goes to do that, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. That's like me saying, okay, I'm going to hit you like this and tell you in advance so that you can preempt a defense against it. Because most of the techniques happen and they work because somebody's not prepared for it. Just like I said earlier, you have to be mentally prepared for a fight psychologically so that you can direct and focus all your force and intent, your spirit, and direct that to what you're trying to accomplish. And so I don't really want people out looking for fights. That's not what it's about. That's not why we're teaching martial arts. Because realistically, for us, it's about developing yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually. Like I said, if I just wanted to teach somebody how to fight, it'd be done. I could teach them in a week or two, and it'd be done. As long as you're walking around as a cement head, looking to attack ferociously at any given situation, just explode through somebody, and just don't stop hitting until it's done. That's what fighting's about. But here, when we're teaching martial arts, it's a lot more than fighting. And in martial arts, when you're continuing doing this, like I have, like I said, it's been over 50 years. It's not a matter because I'm trying to be able to beat people up or be a better fighter. It's all a matter of developing yourself and your understanding of how the body works and doesn't work. But not only that, what controls the body is the mind and the spirit, your emotional being. So learning to understand all this is very important in one's development in martial arts. That's it for this lecture. Have a great day.